having trouble finding Genesis, there's a problem. If you're seeing Revelation, you've gone too far. But would you stand with me? Everyone that's able to stand with me tonight, if you will, that we might reverence the word of the Lord. Look at verse 15, if you will. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, perhaps Joseph will hate us and may actually repay us for all the evil which we did to him. So they sent messengers to Joseph, saying, before your father died, he commanded, saying, thus you shall say to Joseph, I beg you, please forgive the trespass of your brothers and their sin, for they did evil to you. Now please forgive the trespass of the servants of the God of your father. And Joseph wept when they spoke to him. Then his brothers also and fell down before his face. And they said, behold, we are your servants. Joseph said to them, do not be afraid. For I am in the place of God. Hallelujah. I got to read that again. Joseph said to them, do not be afraid, for I am in the place of God. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. Can I read that one more time? But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to bring it about, as it is this day, to save many people alive. Would you help me with my subject tonight and look at someone on either side of you? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the subject is, let it go. Now look at somebody else and say, the subject is, let it go. Now pray with me. Father, we thank you now. And we praise you for the privilege that we have to stand before your people. Now I ask that you allow the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart to be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. You're my strength and my redeemer. In Jesus' name we pray. Look at somebody as you sit down and say, let it go. You may be seated in his presence. We have just experienced the coming in of a new year. And I'm sure that there are many of us that had some things that we desired to do last year that we weren't able to complete. And I'm sure that many of us would have to admit that every day last year was not a year or a day of joy and happiness. As a matter of fact, there might be some of us who would just rather forget last year and almost act like it never happened, because there were so many promises, so many things that we wanted to complete last year. But I must warn you, I must warn you that's easier said than done. The fact of the matter is, it was not an easy year last year. Everybody was going through something. All of us were experiencing something. All of us were dealing with something. All of us had some issues and some